I looked into the mirror and I did not recognize who was staring back at me, not only because of the 80-pound weight gain through my first pregnancy, but it was because of the person inside. I recognized that she was mean. She was mean to me. She said rude things to me. She did not believe in me, and she didn't advocate for changing the habits and setting goals and being healthier. She just cut me down, and she just didn't build me up or believe in me at all. And when I looked in the mirror and I saw that I was doing that to myself, I cried. I had gained 80 pounds, and I had been in denial that weight would just fall off. And I had been in denial that I would have to do something to better my health. The weight wasn't just going to fall off. I had a hard pregnancy, complications, lots of weight gain, obviously, and I had never worried about weight before. I had never had to worry about that. I was an athlete. I started playing volleyball at 11. I continued through the collegiate level. I did well for myself, but also during that time is where I established my bad eating habits. I established fast food and eating quickly, and I did not eat the way I was supposed to for an athlete. And I think back to even now eating not the best, but still good enough to have weight loss and improve my health. I would have done so much better. So I had to take a different outlook on where I was and where I wanted to go and what I had to do to get there. It was not an easy road to get to that decision. The hardest part of making change is that decision to say, okay, I'm going to make this change. I'm going to do this. There were many moments where I was still mean to myself. I still made myself cry. I still talked down to myself and did not believe that I could make this change. I did not believe I could make the decision to make the change. All these habits I had established were with me for so long. And there was a turning point moment that I had to hear what?
I want to get tent and keep it.
Not right now. No, not right now. I had a moment where it was a hard moment where it was said to me that I, either need to quit complaining and change something. I need to change something, or I need to quit complaining. And I was so mad when I heard that. But truth is, the kids are home. It's summer. I'm sorry, I'm getting interrupted. What? Yes, get a drink. That was the hardest thing to hear. But I knew that looking back, I know now that was a turning point. So it was hard to hear, but I needed to hear it. And that launched me into starting to take control of my health and make changes. And I lost the 80 pounds. There was a lot of failure during that time. I didn't want to change, but I did. I lost the 80 pounds, sorry. And then, with my next 2 pregnancies, I lost 50 and 50. And now I'm at a point where I have 60 pounds more that I would like to lose. And for the last year, I've been at a standstill. But I know that also makes me relatable because, I look at those quick transformations and I'm like, I am inspired by seeing their pictures. I am inspired, and I am so happy that they made that transition and that transformation, and they did it in such a short time. But when you have closer to 100 pounds to lose, that transformation doesn't happen that fast. Now, it happens faster for some than others, and for me, it does not happen that fast. And, there are days that I don't want to eat healthy. There are days that I want to have Dr. Pepper, and there's days that I do. There's days that I want to eat the cookie, and there's days that I don't feel I'm making progress. So why try? Why not just give up? Be happy and eat those things that I want to eat to satisfy my taste buds. I want to do that. I don't want to work out. I don't want to take that time to work out, because I have to lose weight, because I have to get healthier, because I have to do all this. It seems like it becomes a job to have to eat healthy, and I have made it my job as a coach, health and fitness coach. But I made it my job because I knew it would add that extra hardcore layer of accountability on me that I needed, and so that's why I became coach, to help other people and inspire them. But I'm still struggling with my own journey. And that's okay, because I really believe that success happens in those moments of struggle when we fall on our face and we have to decide, am I going to lay here with the concrete or the carpet in my face and say that I suck and I am a failure and the progress isn't happening fast enough and I'll never get to my goal? Will I ever feel comfortable in shorts? Will I ever want to wear a tank top out and show off my arms? Will I ever feel comfortable in a bathing suit? My face is on the floor, I'm eating carpet, and I have to decide, am I going to get up, or am I going to lay there, and am I going to stay and just wallow in self-pity? And every day, I have to choose to get up. And every day I do, because my why is stronger than me staying on the floor and just giving up. I want to be around for my kids. Right now, my knee is horrible. I have really bad knees and need a knee replacement. Don't want one yet. And I have arthritis in my knees, and I need to eat better so that I can function daily better, and that makes me get up off the floor every single day. When we want to quit, we have to remember how it feels to have the arthritis, how it feels to have stiff joints, how it feels to have that muffin top that you just want to cover whenever you sit down at someone's house with the pillow, right? You just want to cover it up. How it feels to always be pulling at our shirt to cover up that roll or those rolls. We have to remember how it feels after, maybe we have eaten good for a while and we come back and we start eating like crap and we feel how crappy. I think we forget we don't realize how crappy we feel until we get out of eating like crap and start eating healthier to fuel our bodies, how good that feels. We don't know, if we've never gone over here and experienced that, we don't know how crappy we actually feel and what it feels like to feel good. And then once we experience how good we're supposed to feel, I still don't think we get it until we go back and realize, holy crap, I felt really good over here. I need to get out of this. And that's what I've experienced. And so we need to remember how food can make us feel so bad. And we need to remember what we want to feel like. How is it going to feel to go into a dressing room and try on clothes and actually walk out feeling good about yourself? How is that going to feel when I put on a pair of shorts and go outside and am not embarrassed about my legs? How is it going to feel to wear a tank top, to wear a bathing suit to the pool, and not feel as self-conscious as I do now? I've lost 50 pounds, but I don't see a girl who's lost 50 pounds. I see a girl who still has 60 to lose. So I think that once I get to my goal, and maybe you can relate, you'll still see the fat girl. I feel like I will still see the fat girl and not the girl who's lost X amount of pounds. But I'll be more confident then than I am now. And I have to remember to look at the girl who's lost the weight. There are going to be days when you're going to want to give up. That valley that you're in, that darkness seems too deep and too dark to see that we could get halfway up the mountaintop, that we can get all the way up the mountaintop, and you're going to want to quit. You're going to want to stop. You're going to want to eat the Oreo. You're going to want to drink the shake, the milkshake, the ice cream. You're going to want to eat the chips. And we have to decide. It's the hardest part to say, no, I'm not going to do that. And if you've already done it, don't throw the whole day away. And I'm talking to myself here too. Don't throw the whole day away. Just because you had one bite or one bad meal does not mean that we should go ahead and just eat like crazy the rest of the day. I've done it, and it doesn't make me happier in the end. In fact, it leads me into an ongoing snowball building process to where now I'm just, well, I might as well throw away tomorrow too. And then the next day, because that day's not Monday yet, so I'll throw the next 3 days away and get to Monday, and then Monday I mess up again. And then what do? I push it out another week, right? We've got to stop that. We've got to stop that now and focus on every moment. Right now, and I'm not even a big Oreo person, but I mentioned it 3 times in this video, there are Oreos in my pantry, and for some reason I want them. And yesterday I had them. And I've been fighting all morning long, even during my workout, saying don't eat one. Just don't eat one. I do think we should schedule in cheats. I do think we should have that and enjoy that moment so that we don't go off and binge. But for this purpose of this video, I just have to tell myself no so that I can get back on track. Once I get back on track and I'm there for an extended period of time, then I will start to think about, okay, when can I schedule in a cheat that won't send me spiraling into weeks and months of being off track and off course. If you can relate to anything, please let me know below. Please share this with someone else, because I just feel like I know what it feels like to be stuck and want to just gorge on the food that you're craving and throw it away until Monday comes or until tomorrow comes, which Monday and tomorrow never do come. So know that you're not alone in this journey, that, yeah, there are some amazing transformations that happen to people physically quickly, but that doesn't mean that we can't do it slower. We just got to change one thing at a time. We have to do one baby step at a time. And if you're ready to do that, please reach out, because I have a virtual boot camp that will help you do that. I also have a free community that I open up at the beginning of every month, so be on the lookout for that. Next month, we're going to do Hush That Rush, so we can calm our lives down and we can focus on a morning routine that starts our day right, gives us more energy, and helps us fill our cup first, and then that allows us to fill other cups better and serve other people better. Let me know if you can relate to this. Let me know if you need accountability with this. I need all the accountability I can get, and I know that I know that you're out there needing that too. And if you would like to join me in this journey, I'm here because I've got to be healthy. I've got to be there for my family. I have to stop the spiraling downward into the dark, deep valley and not believing that I can't get I shouldn't believe that I can't get back up there. And I can, and you can too. And, we can do this together. Support is absolutely the key. Having a plan is the key. And I've got a plan. I've got your support. And I know where you're at. If you're still watching this video, I know that you need this just as much as I do, as far as accountability and a plan and health for our lives. So if you are interested in getting information on what it will be like to work with me as far as losing weight and controlling your day, reach out, let me know, and we'll get it done. We'll hush that rush. We'll get your transformation started, and know that we can do this. Thank you so much for joining, and I will talk to you guys later.